Is it time to short? Let's watch the BTC chart and which tokens also are left to short if it's bearish. Okay, so now let's go straight to your BTC chart, okay, for an update. Okay, so as of now, your BTC chart, you can see that it didn't break this resistance. So for it to be bullish, it had to break this resistance around $26,658. Okay, this resistance they are talking about. Okay, so it needed to break this resistance as over here. You can see, right? As over here, it needed to break, make a support, then it's bullish, or it kind of needed to give a higher high. Over here we are talking about a higher high and another higher high, and the high low we need to attack, right? But it didn't give anything like that. Okay, so right now it kind of giving this bearish pattern. Okay, a higher high and a small high low, which we kind of need to short it right here at the higher low. Okay, but if I show on a 30 minutes chart, you will see the exact confirmation where you can exact precisely short. Okay, so once it breaks, you can say your BTC chart breaks this support. Okay, on a 30 minutes time frame we go. Okay, once it breaks this support around $26,411 right here. Okay, so once it breaks this support around $26,490, then you can say once it breaks, makes a resistance that's right here, then we can enter short. Okay, and we can enter all the shorts into our altcoins. Okay, so now let's take this data and go into your altcoins, into your Ethereum chart. And also let me tell you about this one more thing, that once it reaches this support, right, this support around $26,126, it can either bounce from here or it can break this support and make a resistance. That's the time we can enter one more big short. Okay, so once it reaches here, we need to sell our shorts to either check whether it bounces or it breaks it back again. Okay, so now let's take all this data and go into your Ethereum and altcoin chart. But first, if you like content like this, just hit the like button, so even YouTube recommends video like this. Okay, so now let's go to your Ethereum chart. Okay, so as of now we know that Bitcoin is bearish. Okay, so because your Ethereum also ain't producing this bullish candle, one breaks this support at around $1,769, breaks, makes support, it's not doing this, right? Once it makes support, we need to enter, it's giving this bearish pattern. Okay, so right now we know that Bitcoin is bearish. Okay, so once your Ethereum chart break this support, okay, at around $1,720, once it break this support, make a resistance, that's the exact time that we short. Okay, and we ride it all the way to this support around $1,624. Okay, so now you'll know about Ethereum chart. Now let's go into your next chart, which is your avax chart. Okay, so avax chart, there's not that much gain because we cannot short from year to year, we cannot short from your small distance, right? So only when your avax breaks this support we can short it. Okay, so once it breaks this support, makes a resistance, that's the time we short, and we ride it all the way to this support around $9.46. Okay, so the support that I'm talking it needs to break is around this support at around here at around $11.24. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your Solana chart. Okay, so Solana chart also, there's not that much different, but it's kind of like a big difference. Okay, but the volume, you can see there's very less selling volume. Okay, so you need to be careful if you're shorting your Solana. Okay, because it can be here only for a long time. Okay, but for Solana, once it breaks this support at around $15.48, once it breaks the support, makes a resistance, you all know, once it breaks, I'll show you, once it breaks, makes a resistance, that's the time we enter short right here, and we ride it all the way to this support at around $14.11. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your dot chart. Okay, so for a dot chart is kind of bullish because there's also something bullish on 28th to 29th of this month. For your 28th to 29th of June, there's a conference of Polkadot, maybe that's why also it's pumping. Okay, but till now you know your Bitcoin is bearish, right? If it breaks that support, is fully bearish, so your dot can kind of touch this resistance, and from here it kind of make a higher high and a small high low, and then we can short this dot. Okay, but we need to stay away from dot because you can see it's giving a pump though Bitcoin is dumping, right? So we'll stay away from dot. Okay, but mainly it can reach to this resistance around $4.68, and then from there it can kind of give the same thing, a higher high and a small higher low, and then we can attack it right here at this resistance. Okay, Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your ADA. Okay, so for ADA also it's not that much from here. You don't need to attack from here to here, right? From this small distance, okay? But only once your ADA kind of breaks this this support at around 0.24 cents. Once it breaks the support, makes a resistance, that's the time we can enter short. Once it breaks, makes a resistance, that's the time we enter short, and we ride it all the way to this take profit around 0.17 cents, right? You can put a take profits. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your algo. Okay, so as you all know, your algo is this bottom that is touched right now at around 0.09 cents. It touched was in 2018. Okay, so if you are buying for a long term for algo, even this entry around 0.11 would be a good entry for the long term. If you're bullish on algo, this would be a good price to be buying your algo. Okay, so we don't short, we don't long your algo. Okay, so now let's talk about your next chart, which is your near chart. Okay, so for a near chart, you know that this is kind of behaving as the resistance. Since your Bitcoin also is not pumping, your algo, you're near at around $1.26. Okay, so we can re-enter only once it breaks, make support, we can re-enter. Okay, and that's only when your Bitcoin is bullish. Okay, but till now you can say that since your Bitcoin is bearish, it can go back to this support at around $1.17. Okay, so but if you want to take a short, there's more better shorts than this. Okay, because your near also is getting that small candles, that there's not that much selling volume. Okay, so now let's go into your next chart, which is your phantom chart. Okay, so phantom chart also, your phantom chart also is not showing that big selling volumes, but only once it breaks, you can say this support at around 0.25 cents. Once it breaks support, make a resistance, that's the time we enter short. Okay, and we ride it all the way to this support, your take profit at 0.22 cents. Okay, so only once it breaks we can enter. Till then we just need to watch for it. Either it can go back to, it can just go here only. Okay, it can be here and then it can go down to this support. Only once it breaks this, then only we enter. But till now your Bitcoin is bearish, right? Okay, so now let's go into your crypto trends and see which coins have pumped for us to short if it's a good entry, right? So we can see on APT, then your STX is already dumped, then Quant is already dumped, hasted is position. Okay, so now let's go into your crypto trend. Let's check on, first let's go on SUI, STX. Okay, so right now your STX, okay, so I'll make it full screen so I can see better. Right now your STX is kind of this is behaving as small support right here. It's kind of being a small support. Okay, so it's kind of breaking this. Okay, and your Bitcoin is also bearish, right? So shorting it right here, your STX would be a good entry, and riding it all the way to this support at around 0.47 cents. Okay, if your Bitcoin is bearish, this coin, you know, it's going to go straight down, right? And shorting it right here at around 0.56 cents for your STX token would be a good entry. Okay, and putting a stop loss anyway above this one. Okay, so now let's talk about your next coin which you can short if your Bitcoin is bearish, is ING. Okay, so right now your ING is not giving this make a pump. It's kind of not breaking this support, sorry, this resistance around $6.37. It's not breaking and make a support. Okay, so till now your Bitcoin is bearish, so at the most you can say your STX will break this kind of this small support. It'll break the support and go all the way to $5.49, where you can put your take profit. Okay, for your ING token. Okay, so now let's talk about your next token, which is SUI. Okay, your SUI token also was kind of bullish. Okay, so right now you can see that your SUI token, if you see on a 30-minute chart, which I'll just show you right now on a 30-minute chart, it kind of gave that pump, right? Okay, so now let's go here slowly. It kind of gave that pump. It kind of, you can say it broke this resistance, it pumped, and right now it broke this support, right, which is kind of bearish, right? And once it's kind of giving a small resistance right here. Once it broke, it broke this support. Now it's giving a resistance. There we can enter short right here, and we can ride this position along. I'll show you till where. Yeah, if your only Bitcoin is bearish, okay, we can take this position to around, you can say to this support at around 0.65 cents. Okay, so that's for your SUI chart. Okay, so that's it for your crypto trends. If you like content like this, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see the exact trades that I'm taking now, just join the Discord. The link will be in the YouTube description. Okay, so peace out, crypto fam.